YouTube was good. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. I am the Superman, ripping that Superman status. Yeah. And to my left, that's J3 the Batman, bro.
I'm the Batman for this beach, nigga.
And this is.
Had to get down low. Shit. In your face, bro.
And this is a world's finest review rant.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Bro, we just got back from seeing Bumblebee, man. You did a review.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fools in your comment section saying some shit. This is a great movie, fantastic. Man, y'all motherfuckers is slipping. It's all opinion though.
I guess I gotta.
You're not wrong for liking the movie, and we're not wrong for hating it.
This is technically my 3 times watching it.
I thought it was twice.
I watched it. The cat's out the bag. I saw the movie early.
Oh, right. And this time.
And then I watched it
tonight.
Earlier today, and I came back with y'all.
Oh, you saw it today?
I saw it again.
Oh shoot.
So I was like, but you know, I'm gonna let my boys. I'm gonna chill with my boys, man. Have fun. So I watched it 3 times. I seen the first cut, and motherfuckers don't listen.
What you mean? This film has 93% on Rotten Tomatoes, J3. 93%.
Let's say they told me my opinion was too negative. Then just thank me for the things that I said, cause it could be far worse. I made a lot of sense. You know, to get that little dossier to write out. This shit don't make no sense right here, bro. You probably should change this. They took a lot of that stuff out.
Yeah, man, I didn't want to believe you, man, because a lot of people were. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the hype and the good reviews off the initial jump kind of got to me, and it raised my expectations for this freaking movie. I'm not even gonna lie, I even doubted you, bro. I was like, man, motherfuckers are saying some shit, man. So how is it that you're saying the film's trash, like one of the worst Transformers movies, and everyone else is saying great, grand, best Transformers movie ever? This destroys Aquaman. It gives it 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. That was a huge contrast for me. That's crazy. Until I saw the film,
I said they must have changed a lot of shit. For the most part, they took a lot of some of the stuff that
I would have thought they would have changed a lot of things. Let's talk about some good things about this film.
Oh man,
I thought this film was really cute. I thought that look. Let me get this out right now. If you are under the age of 18, no, I gotta give him credit. If you're under the age of 17,
this nigga 1 year down.
If you're under the age of 17, that means 16 and below, and you like this movie, I completely understand. I completely get it.
Yeah.
I'm not even tripping. I understand it because I probably would too.
Yeah.
You know, I probably would too. There's a lot of people that see movies just for entertainment, and they don't really think critically on films like Bumblebee or films in general.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the type of stuff your eyes aren't open to that yet, and I don't knock you for that.
Mm-hmm.
So please don't be offended if what I say, because I'm looking at the film differently than you, if I come out with a different result. Yeah. So if you guys are 16 and under, and you like this movie, I completely get it. It's perfectly fine, bro. And if you're over 17, if you're 17 and over, I'm going to try to educate y'all on just a little bit of shit. Yeah. I don't know everything, but I'm going to try to we are going to bring some things to light that maybe you might have looked over and glossed over a little bit. We're going to discuss quite a few things in this spoiler rant. So that's the disclaimer.
All right. Yeah.
I thought the film was cute, bro. I really liked the chemistry that Bumblebee had with the girl. And by chemistry, I mean the faces Bumblebee was making and the faces the girl was making.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She's making faces to a person that doesn't exist, and then they rendered a computer and made the computer make sad puppy dog eyes a lot.
Yeah.
And he was cute and funny. Bumblebee was. I don't dislike the character Bumblebee. I don't dislike the girl in the movie, and that's where it ends. I disliked everyone else in this film.
Oh, I totally agree. I sound like one of those NBA stuff. I totally agree.
Bruh.
You know,
everyone else was garb, especially the black friend, the annoying, nerdy, no pussy getting black friend who was there just to be can I tag along with you, brave woman?
Walking in random niggas' houses and shit.
It was a point, bro, where they put the sweater on the kid and his belly button was hanging out at the bottom. He looked like a cross-dresser, bro.
He sure did.
They demasculated that black boy, bro. No one caught that. I'm looking for that.
There's no limit to demasculation in this film.
It's crazy.
They went through him. They went through Bumblebee. They even did the Decepticons.
And John Cena.
What man. Look, let's just
what we liked about.
All right, because
I gave one.
Because the rant gonna get.
Yeah, you got one.
Because all right. What I liked about the movie, hands down, was the beginning of the film. Because Cybertron was fuck. I was worried, nigga. I said, this ain't the same movie. Because I went and watched it. I said, oh shit, this ain't the same movie. Because when I saw it early, that wasn't there. It started right with John Cena at the training shit. So I'm like, fuck, they didn't tell us how he got there, nothing, just there.
Yeah.
So, but by that,
to show you that those aren't finished movies.
They're not finished movies. But for the most part, the movie's exactly the same. What killed it was the fact that I was okay when I saw the John Cena shit at the first time, because I was like, okay, well, they did say Bumblebee was here since the 1800s. So I was like, okay, maybe he just got outed. Whatever. We're going to let this ride. But when I saw it in theaters, nigga, that beginning of Cybertron, I was like, fuck, this shit tight, nigga. Optimus Prime running up, nigga. Nigga. Choo, choo, choo. Bumblebee came. Whoop, whoop, choo, 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 choo. Nigga, where was that movie at?
I want a movie about that. It's so sad when you show us come and then we go to this kiddie fairy tale land. Like, you really made me leak watching Cybertron, real Cybertron, not that crap from the last night.
I was fucking Cybertron worried, bro. I said, oh my gosh, this movie started off so well. Yeah. I was sitting there watching it. Fuck, I know you were like...
That's the best start to any Transformers movie.
I know you were like, this nigga Jay fucked up. Like, niggas...
No, I wasn't. I needed to see more of the film. That was really nice, man. And the action was executed well. Bumblebee's fight scenes were dope. Mm-hmm. Bumblebee was a fighter.
And it was getting.
I like the way I like the design of the robots. They had actual faces, and it wasn't blurry. They had really crisp, clean. The red robot, the red evil robot, had that wrinkly smile, almost like a permanent Joker type of look to her, bro. The blue one looked tight. Their designs was tight. I was digging them, man. These are the best looking Transformers.
The only problem I had with the look was the fact that you kept it retro with the original Transformers. You know, all the ones we love, they had that nice 80s look, but modernized with our CG. But then you try to throw in modern day Transformers to intervene with them. I felt that was just bullshit, because now I'm expecting Megatron to look like Megatron in the 1980s. If you give me the Megatron that's in a Michael Bay film, then I'm gonna be like, because Optimus even went back to the original form of Optimus.
And what I think this Bumblebee film is new canon. I really don't think the other Transformers movies exist anymore.
I would say that.
I think that since they moved on from Michael Bay and they came out with this Bumblebee, they're restarting it. It looks like a reboot.
Yeah, if you saw what I saw, it's not.
Well,
nigga, Megatron was in that shit, bruh.
Oh.
He was there. The Allspark was there. It was there.
It's out of the movie.
Because I wrote that shit. Now, if those niggas infiltrate with Sector 7, wouldn't they know Megatron is in the same fucking location as they are?
So they took that out because they knew that, because that would have tied it to the other Transformers movie. So that lets me know even more that they're going a different direction. Mm-hmm. So I get Bumblebee is kind of like it's chapter 1, start the book over again, blank page.
Or you put him in a Corvette again.
Yeah.
And then he ends up at the dealership.
There's homage.
He's at the dealership again?
What dealership?
Well, Bernie Mac situation.
He didn't own a dealership.
That's what I'm saying. It was 1987. We don't know how long.
It was modern.
Transformers 1 started in 2007. So you got 20 years This nigga's at the
That
dealership.
that was a brand new Camaro at the time.
No. He turned into a brand new Camaro.
Yeah.
He was originally that Camaro. It was the same Camaro. It was in 1987. He was that same Camaro.
That was in this movie Bumblebee. That was a brand new Camaro. That's what I'm saying.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 years later, that's the same model.
Yeah.
Just fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tied it in.
that's
They tied that shit in, bro.
That's a nice little call. I don't know if they've come out and said it's a refresh, but I'm taking it as that. You're right about the Camaro, the one that will show up in the first Transformers. Yeah. That's the same motherfucking car.
Same motherfucking car.
So I don't know, man. They're tying it in, and then they're kind of not. Look, that means a lot to this review, to this rant. Is Bumblebee a reboot, or is it a prequel?
Bumblebee is a prequel.
So you think it's a prequel?
I believe I gotta go back and look, but I believe they said this was a prequel. When it was coming out, a prequel Bumblebee story.
I've heard prequel. I've heard prequel before this film came out.
Because they would have pushed reboot, my nigga. Reboot. They would have pushed that shit. Michael Bay shit, gone. Reboot. But they still kept the same Michael Bay designs, the same type of Decepticons, the same situation that Michael Bay presented on look-wise. Only thing they did was retro and put in the old school Autobots and Soundwave.
All right, so I'm gonna roll with you then, as it being a prequel then, because that's gonna change the flow of this rant. It gets worse.
It got
That makes it worse, my nigga.
That's why.
All right, so this is a prequel to the Transformers. Anything else good that we can speak of?
I thought Haley Stanfield did a great job with what she had. You know, she was cute. She gave us something.
She has the most epic eyeliner ever. The permanent eyeliner. You go to sleep, wake up, perfect.
Just gorgeous.
Stays there.
Like, how are you not popular? How are you considered outcast, my nigga? You look better than the bitch that's bullying.
Mm-hmm.
You telling me not one of these dudes is looking your way?
Mm-hmm.
You can fix on vehicles, my nigga? Didn't what's her name on Transformers 1? Megan Fox. Wasn't she hot because the simple fact she was fixing on vehicles, my nigga? She was doing everything.
Yeah, she wasn't hot because she was a mechanic. She was hot because she was hot.
No. Yeah.
But her little thing on the side.
But the little thing on the side was even. She said.
Yeah.
Dripping and shit.
Sweaty as a motherfucker. Michael Bay had that water gun in the bottle. Action. Hold on, man. Put your neck up. Get that gloss on there.
Right in her ass, nigga, slid that shit down. Niggas might as well do anal now.
Let's get that gloss on there real nice.
Yeah, that nigga like
what else did I like? Besides that, what we already said.
Haley Stanfield, I think she did a good job for what she had.
Well, you liked her.
She
I already said I liked them both. Yeah.
She was really cool seeing. She held her own throughout the film because you gotta remember she's by herself technically. It's just a CG, man in a suit, probably walking around and stuff like that, doing that shit. But she held her own with what she had, and that's pretty much it. The action scene.
I got nothing else.
Yeah, because
I got Cybertron as well.
Yes,
we both share that. Cybertron.
And I think that's why a lot of people are pushing this movie so heavily because the beginning was just so amazing. That was dope. Everything, bro.
CG was nice.
Optimus was getting that shit.
CG was nice.
When it came to that, bro, because there was some shots.
No, the CG of like her diving in the water, which was clearly fake. When I say the CG was nice, I'm talking about the CG on robots.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
The CG on robots was nice.
Yeah.
You could tell it was a little lacking in other parts, but where the robots, that's where it counts. It was nice.
I did like the homage they gave to the original Bumblebee when he was in the tunnel. And he was transforming with the police car. He went to the original Bumblebee style with the front end and shit. He's like, and you can see his head. It's very quick, but you can see he went to that original Bumblebee style, and I like that. But
nice catch.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I like the Jack Russell in the car in the movie. I'm a Jack Russell fan. I thought he was adorable little dude. He didn't bark though. That's crazy. Big ass robot in your house, you probably bark, but he held his own. He held it down. I like that. I like the credits.
Oh. I liked the story overall.
Fuck. The story
was great. A good story.
It was a great story.
Cybertron's at war, send you to Earth, protect them. I'll meet you there. Go. I'll hold them off. Yeah.
Decepticons in every angle. Hey, I swear.
That shit was tight.
I can see hopefully it don't happen, but if they ever make a movie with Optimus, my nigga, that shit where it's a start.
Yeah. Where the freak was you at? Bruh. All those Decepticons surrounded him 360. How you get out of that, bruh? What did you do?
He's Optimus Prime, my nigga.
I'll take you off.
I swear to you, how about them niggas come up, nigga? Optimus, we got you. Whoop, boop, 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 boop. Nigga, give me that real Transformers, bruh. Fuck.
I liked the ending when Optimus showed back up with Bumblebee, and then you saw the 7 new guys coming.
Personally, I thought that was bullshit.
It is bullshit, but I liked it. Bruh, this whole movie's bullshit.
Yeah, man.
It's about just get as much enjoyment out of it as you can.
But I did like the story. Story was
good. I like that story.
It was new, fresh.
Yeah.
Kind of rehashed, but a little bit. But it was really cool.
The script. All right, I ain't got nothing else to like.
Yeah, there's the story, the beginning, the action sequence when they fought. We're talking about when Bumblebee actually was fighting.
Yeah.
Decepticons by themselves wasted my life and time. Weak. Don't have time for them. What else I liked the family fun value of it. I see the family fun value. I just, I like that.
You mean family's going to go watch it and having fun?
Yeah.
Completely understand that.
Yeah, I like that. I get it. But at the same time,
I don't. That's the reason why I don't like this film.
This
film is made for children.
That's the thing. It's not even. It's.
This is a 5-year-old. Take your 5 and 4-year-old to go see this movie, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
My God.
Damn. Did you read my paperwork?
No.
When I gave them niggas?
No.
Hey, God's my witness. You can ask her, man. She was there with me, bro. This is for. I don't even know my. This is not for my daughter.
My son is too mature for this movie.
Ain't that something? 8-year-olds are too mature for this film, bro. Just
it's really kiddie. Now
Boss Baby make more sense.
Let's start to go with what we didn't like and where the rant comes in.
All right.
You show. Let's go from the beginning as we hear it. So Cybertron's popping off. That's lit. Touchdown to Earth. John Cena. He's doing a training op. A guy's in the jungle, and he gets onslaughted by Marines, and he's getting shot up. And I'm like, whoa! They're paint guns. They're paintball guns, bruh. It was in that scene alone. I said, "Oh, I'm in for a freaking childish movie now, ain't I?" And then the corny jokes. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, this trigger's just going off. Oh, kept shooting his friend and shit.
Right.
Oh yeah, man, we've been on the battlefield. They're trying to show some camaraderie there. Not really buying it because that's the last time you saw his homie. That black guy that was his buddy. We've been in war together. Yeah, that relationship fizzled out, lived and fizzled that quick. And then in that very scene, you see an asteroid, a literal asteroid coming from outer space, the hemisphere, the mesosphere, the stratosphere, all them spheres, my nigga, coming in, and it struck land 5 feet away from them, bruh, and it blew them back. None of them died.
Hey, you know what?
I don't know how logic eludes this film, bro. When you start to think like, wait a minute, I don't give a freak if that robot's like 3,000, 4,000 pounds, and it went from outer space. That's a literal comet hitting the ground. There should be a big crater, and all y'all niggas within a square mile should be dead.
Should be armless, nigga.
That's like a nuclear armless disintegrate. That is like if a comet the size of a car hits the ground from outer space, this whole shit is wrecked.
Destruction. Yeah.
This whole shit is wrecked, and it landed right next to the men. And it made a little, and everybody kind of.
Yeah, the power of the sparks and everything.
Oh my god, bro! I said, what? These fools should be dead. Let alone later in the movie, we saw more comets come down. The 2 bad guys hit the gas station, hit the bus.
Hold on.
How does it come?
Nigga, you said the key word, nigga. Gas.
Yeah.
Nigga.
And boom! It made a big explosion.
Nah, we talking about.
But not the right one though.
Nigga, that. Boom!
I'm like.
Fire, nigga. Everybody dead.
This whole ground should be gone. The other comet went through a bus. and just made a little. It came from outer space. What is going on? It hit. How does a comet come from outer space and hit a bus on its side? It went through the side of the bus, my nigga.
He was driving.
It's coming from outer space and hit the side of the bus and went through.
But when he turned his lights on, he was a car.
I'm like, fuck.
He turned it to him.
And talking about that scene, let's stay there. We understand how the red one got the car. Well, we don't really. Because it smashes into Earth and immediately comes out of the car. So the comet hits Earth, blows the car up.
Yeah.
Somehow scans the car.
Piece by piece, I guess.
Took all the fractions of the pieces, scanned all of them, re-rendered them, and they came out as the car.
To a vehicle it's never seen in its life, doesn't know anything about human technology, so it knows that it forms a car.
Scan this car.
That I can be considered driving.
Because we also saw that in Bumblebee, in the beginning of the film, Bumblebee was looking for cars at the end, and it took him a long time to say, maybe I can turn into this.
Because there was a station wagon or some type of RV right next to it.
No doubt, but it's not cool for them to turn into a station wagon.
Okay.
But here's the brain twister.
Okay.
The other comet came out. How the freak he come out with a hot rod behind these pillars, my nigga? Was there another hot rod parked out there somewhere?
You know
so
what?
Apparently, there was 2 superpowered muscle cars. The other one we just couldn't see. It was behind that wall next to those pillars.
No, it was in the truck that he hit. It was in that.
Where the blue one come from?
It was in that truck he hit.
Where the blue one come from, bro?
It was in the truck he hit. That's all I got. That's the only.
Wait a minute. When did you scan?
And how he came out like this? What? Going upwards and shit.
I'm like, this is corny. And these are things that stand out, and it takes you out of the film. A lot of you guys who really want us to love this movie are like, oh, you guys are nitpicking.
That's not nitpicking.
No, it's not.
It
completely takes you out of the film because you can't enjoy a scene. I couldn't enjoy the action scenes and the blowing ups and all that when my logic is ringing my alert. Ring. That don't make sense.
Yeah.
I'm spending that action scene thinking, this doesn't make sense. How the freak could that happen rather than enjoying the action scene? That's what you shouldn't do with your audience. When your film doesn't make so much sense that the audience, instead of appreciating the action or appreciating what's going on screen, they're questioning the believability of it, that's how you fail. And that's what I spent most of my time doing watching Bumblebee.
Yeah, you're going to question a lot of shit in this film, and you're not going to understand what it is until the end of the movie where you're going to say, I guess that's what they were going with. But let's take it back one more time back. So we got John Cena. He's not injured.
He has a scar on his face.
But when he first...
it wasn't from that. It was from another instance.
Yeah. So
that's the next instance that gets bad. Do you remember that one?
All right.
You came in after that, but you seen it already earlier that day. So do you remember when John Cena had them pinned, Bumblebee pinned against like a dam or rock wall?
Oh yeah.
And then it showed the helicopter come in, the Decepticon come in and shoot all the missiles at them. Take cover! And then it shows you a wide shot of where the missiles hit. And each missile missed its target completely.
This is a Decepticon.
All the men are on the ground spread, and each of those missiles missed, and they didn't even explode because they made little bitty explosions so that it wouldn't show the men dying. The men lived, bruh.
They did.
They did not die from those missiles, bruh.
Yeah.
But they never showed those men again to try to imply like they died, bruh. You mean to tell me these Decepticons shot missile barrage at 10 dudes and no one got killed? They didn't show no one die.
My nigga, let's just remember. So then Bumblebee fights this motherfucking Decepticon, my nigga. Gives a hell of a run.
Oh, here we go.
And this is when I said, on all 3 times of watching this shit, I know where they're going with this. I'm done. Bumblebee has a voice, my nigga.
I like this voice.
I'm not here.
That's another thing I like.
Yeah, he had a tight. Hey, I'm here to help.
Yeah.
I'm not. Tell me where Optimus Prime is at. I'm not telling you nothing.
He's holding him by the neck over a ledge, like that will kill him. But he's holding him over a ledge.
Oh no, water kills niggas. This guy hit with a boat, nigga, and
that
died.
boat, yeah.
What you human nigga? You a fucking robot, nigga.
We'll both die from this water.
Most I'll get is rusted, but I think I'll be alright, my nigga. What the fuck?
That shit got. My nigga Bumblebee took a chain and pulled it, and the Transformer.
What was he made of? Glue, my nigga? And they got no dumb that. You know things in kindergarten and you make a little man and you take that little gold shit and you bend it inside, my nigga, and he has a joint. What is this nigga made of?
That was the blue robot, right? The evil one, right? Bumblebee fights this big motherfucker and is serving him up somehow. Fine, Bumblebee's a great fighter. I'll get to that later. But he freaking chains him up and yanks the chain. He just falls apart. What is going on? And then it's like Iron Man 3. These super suits just blow up like paper mache at the end.
For what? For what?
I tell you, what is going on?
It destroys everything, man.
I was like, huh? What happened? So you mean to tell me that this steel chain, this human steel is stronger than cyber
abilities, my nigga? That shit's bootleg, bro. I can't believe.
Man, I can't even tow a car with them type of chains, bro. Let alone pull a Decepticon apart.
My nigga, it just shits on everything Transformers before, my nigga. Because if you ask me,
I'm kind of crying. That's
makes no sense for these niggas to even. I don't. Look,
so back to the shit. So he has Bumblebee over the ledge, and he's trying to get him to talk. Yo, talk. Tell me where
I ain't telling you nothing. Since you're not gonna talk, we're gonna. I'm gonna pull your voice box out.
Let's make sure you don't talk.
So you don't talk. Are there other Decepticons
that
you're trying to keep me from, my nigga?
Does that make?
Who you trying to keep me from? Are you talking to Predacons might come, my nigga?
I don't know if the filmmakers knew this, but when you are interrogating somebody to get information from them, it's best you don't cut their tongue out. Tell me if this was 24 and Jack Bauer's interrogating terrorists, where's the bomb? I'm not gonna tell you. Give me your tongue. Where's the bomb?
That's the dumbest shit.
So when you want information, you don't torture Bumblebee. You just take his first word for it like he ain't gonna tell you. You don't know this nigga from Adam. So what you do is you pull his voice box out so he for sure can't tell you where Megatron is at.
You know, the more you talk about it, even during my review, I said something and it sparked some more shit. I'm gonna get to that shit because I don't understand this neither.
Oh my god!
So you take the nigga voice box out,
and we're rolling our eyes. I'm rolling my freaking eyes at this point, like, oh god, here's another scene that could have been that was executed, but it was executed terribly. It could have been really good had they did something else. But I was in it. I was like, okay, you got me. Let me see where this goes. Oh my god. Oh, that's what really. Oh my. Wasted that whole scene. Some of y'all may have enjoyed it, but y'all didn't catch what I caught. That type of stuff stands out to me. I never expected him to take his voice box out right there when you're trying to get information. I want you to talk, so let me take away your ability to talk. I just don't understand that, bro.
So you telling me Bumblebee didn't have a voice for 20 years, nigga? Nigga's been sitting there in stasis lock, nigga.
Yeah.
Rebooting and repairing himself because he repairs like a motherfucker. You stabbed a nigga up, my nigga. This nigga just got steel armor. Yeah. So where your voice at, nigga? Should have been healed that motherfucker. So
after that scene.
We're not nitpicking. This is just obvious, my nigga.
It's not because these things are huge. They're taking out the film. Saddle Wars saw with us too.
Saddle Wars saw it, yeah.
By the way, he wanted to let y'all know he hated it too. He hated it so much that he walked out with 30 minutes left in the film. He couldn't take. He said, "I'm out of here. I can't take this. I'll holler at y'all."
I'll give you the exact scene. He walked out.
And walked out.
He walked out after she was going to attempt.
It was a little after that.
When she was when they dared her
to dive. Yeah, he stuck around a little while longer after that.
All right.
Yeah. We're over here. We're calling the movie out. That's a good point. We're in the theater. This going. You already saw it. Yeah. So I'm saying, shit. You're like, did you see this already? Nah. This is the most. This script is trash. This script is complete garbage. The story is good. The script is trash. We are predicting what's going to happen. Right. It's so cliche that you could just call this movie. Me and Saddle War were just throwing shit out there, and that shit was sticking, bro. We knew. I was like, oh my god, why is this random girl going to dive into this shark-infested, rocky-looking horrible current, deep water because this semi-hot bully told her to. Saddleworth said, "Nah, Jody, she not gonna do it this time. She gonna do it at the end of the movie." I said, "You know what? You absolutely right." And after he said that, she was like, "No." She walked back. I said, "Oh shoot,
She gonna do it, nigga. In murky debris water, nigga. She should have died.
So, Bumblebee, right?
Yeah. All right. So we're at the point where he lost.
He
his
gets wrecked. After that,
he gets semi-wrecked because he beats the.
He drops him down the mountain and then comes back to finish his shit off.
Yeah.
And then he did some emergency, put a missile in your chest and then blow it up, and you blew up.
So what these niggas made of? Because I don't know.
What are they?
Because I don't understand. You could take
Oh,
a shot from Optimus Prime.
Don't you know?
My nigga.
They're made out of literal Legos.
My nigga, this is the. You might, bruh.
A regular missile.
He put a missile.
Blew him up.
My nigga, Optimus Prime, they have laser cannons, my nigga. Boom, boom, boom. It make niggas turn to jelly. Right? I don't know what anybody's made of in this movie, my nigga.
Turning into straight
I'm
KY jelly.
I don't know anymore.
He's turning people into lube, bruh.
I don't know what anybody's made of in this film.
Men are getting turned into lube in this movie.
Just to not show blood.
For kids.
My nigga.
It's trash.
That's
so weak.
I don't know how anybody can
That's
accept
so
that.
weak.
You have to honestly look at yourself and say, that is stupid.
Did this nigga just turn into lube?
Vaporize something, my nigga. Boom. Wait. I'll take that.
Blow up. Just show the explosion. You ain't gotta show the blood. Just show a big boom.
Bruh.
We'll assume he disintegrated.
Look.
But KY jelly, my nigga.
This is worse than vampires in movies getting stabbed and they just die. You know, Buffy the Vampire, they stab you and they go, poof. You know what I'm saying? Something.
Yes.
But in them old school vampire movies, you stab,
Oh.
still a body there, my nigga. What you doing? Vaporize, give me something. Let me know you're not of this world.
Oh, shoot.
Niggas got vaporized, bruh, and these robots just, they wrote, if you, nigga, you
It's
died of
late-
a chain
it's late,
pull,
y'all.
right?
It's like 1 a.m., just letting y'all know.
You get pulled by, you got toe up from a chain pull.
Yes. A Decepticon gets pulled apart by a human chain. Another Decepticon, a really big one, gets blown up by a helicopter random missile.
Which is
big.
compared to a firecracker, like a bottle rocket.
He gets blown up by an M80, my nigga. He gets blown. But yet, Bumblebee takes an up-close blast to the body and gets revived by an electrostatic... My nigga.
And what kills it even more, nigga, if you can't withhold,
And they even show no damage on Bumblebee. You got an up-close blast, and you look perfectly fine. Your eyes were just closed.
My nigga.
He's not hurt, baby. For the kids, he's not hurt. He's sleeping.
but you give Cliffhanger or Cliff, what's his name? Cliff, I think Cliffhanger some shit. You chop this nigga in half, my nigga. You make sure that nigga dead, my nigga.
It was a machine, but that was tight.
Yeah. So is Bumblebee. And that makes really kills it, my nigga. They came from outer space and landed on ground, my nigga. They should have broke when they landed, nigga. They should have been fucked up. They simple shit on Earth. Teeing you out, my nigga.
You ain't lying.
They should have broke,
Bruh, how you get pulled by steel chains and pulled up by little missiles and you can survive a 50 megaton impact to the Earth? What the fuck?
I thought mirror shit was bogus. But nigga, that's some bogus shit.
Bruh.
You came from space, my nigga. On fire, bruh. You should either melt it, something, my nigga. Something, bruh.
How do people not see this?
House is 93%.
That's why I know.
We're not even, my nigga, we're not even 15 minutes in the movie yet, my nigga. It gets worse. We haven't even finished, we haven't even gotten to Charlie Watson's story yet, bruh. We're still on Bumblebee. This is the beginning of the film.
Dude, bruh.
How the fuck he get to that junkyard? I need to know.
That's a good question. So what happens is, in order to make the plot advance, in order for us to get to where we need to go to and where Bumblebee needs to be, they need to reset him into an idiot baby. So what happens is, for no reason at all, he gets wrecked by this minimum damage, and it says catastrophic failure. So this nigga's trash.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, you're so weak. Catastrophic system shutting down. He scans the bug at the last moment, and apparently he wakes up in some
junkyard,
her uncle's junkyard, and when he does finally get taken home and wakes up, he has no memory. And my overall question is, how did he wake up? You died basically in that scene.
Yeah, flashlight.
You shut down.
Flashlight.
I'm trying to make sense of it.
No, there's no sense.
You were dying. You powered down. You had no power.
Yeah.
Where you get power from? How are you alive?
Nigga, it gets worse than that. Because I can go before he even got picked up. That's B-127's message. Can you track it?
Oh, what? Yeah,
how did a radio signal with music, my nigga, reach space, my nigga? It's worse than niggas. It's worse than explosions in space when you hear it. There ain't no oxygen out there.
And then he stopped it. Oh, the signal's not working no more. And they came up with this lame excuse. We need the humans. We need to use their infrastructure. Although it's primitive, we need your infrastructure to locate B.
Ain't y'all niggas
what the
hands, my nigga?
freak?
Can't y'all just...
That's your trash script in order to tie in John Cena and the American Army? That's what you use? We're working for Decepticons to help them find Bumblebee? Them niggas are in a room with wires around their body? What the freak is this?
It's the same Sector 7 that had Megatron and Allspark. Yes. So you're telling me, right? Across that dam, there's a Decepticon that apparently the Decepticons in part 1 came. They came to Earth.
This is where it being a prequel, this film is so much more trash.
They came to Earth looking for who?
Wait, Transformers 1, 2007. With the original Witwicky.
They came to
Shia LaBeouf
looking for
the first Transformers.
Megatron, my nigga. And the Allspark.
Yeah. And Witwicky's great-great-grandfather
found
Archibald Witwicky,
Megatron, and the Allspark.
Yeah. Megatron was held by Sector 7 for many a years. Yeah.
So you're telling me this civil war between the Decepticons and the Autobots, nigga, we know what this shit's about.
Megatron went up there.
What, right? Yeah. Right? Because it's supposed to be a prequel. So, you're telling me Megatron went looking for the Allspark and landed in like 1903 or some shit, right?
Oh, it was like the 1800s.
It was a while, yeah, right?
It was the centuries ago.
Right. Because I'm trying to tie this shit in. I'm trying to tie this motherfucking rope together. So, he comes to Earth. Not one Decepticon in his fleet looks for him. Instead, they go to war.
Some of them went in hiding.
Bumblebee comes to Earth, my nigga. And like, I don't know how fast he was flying, but he gets to Earth like less than like 30 hours, 30 minutes. Because after he ships off, bruh, they're on the moon saying, where's Bumblebee, my nigga?
Yeah.
So, Bumblebee comes to Earth like hyperspeed shit. 1987. When he was supposed to be here since like day 1 type shit. Like
the first Transformer.
And he's supposed to be here a long time ago. And he's been in hibernation.
The first Transformer story, yeah.
Now I got to shit on Transformer 2. So,
last night showed that Bumblebee and the Autobots and the Decepticons were here from the King Arthur days. So 12th, 11th, 10th century.
Fuck my life. Because in Transformer 3, wasn't there some niggas on the moon?
Yeah, Darker Than Moon.
Oh, look. What about the Decepticons that's been there since the Wild Wild West, my nigga?
That's Transformers 2.
When they were considered good.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my last flyer. Some shit that old nigga.
He was an old plane and shit, nigga. He was a Decepticon that said, "Oh, a Prime. I never thought I'd see one in my time. Take my parts. They'll make you powerful." Nigga killed himself.
Alright. So this movie is single-handedly debunking itself. This train is loose, my nigga.
If Bumblebee is a prequel, that makes Bumblebee make no sense. It dismantles all the other
You
Transformers
can't
films.
ignore the facts. They're there. It's there.
The Matrix made the Allspark irrelevant, and then other stuff made the Matrix irrelevant. It was ongoing.
So why were they looking for Bumblebee again? To find out where Optimus is? Hold up, nigga. Wasn't he on the planet fighting you niggas?
Wait,
Why were they looking for Why were they looking for Bumblebee?
In what film?
In this one.
To find Optimus Prime. And he was there. We don't know when he got there though.
No, nigga, nah.
He probably just got there.
Nah. That nigga Optimus was there.
He was right on the freeway and shit, my nigga. What the freak?
So why?
He was there.
Why is a Decepticon looking for Optimus on the moon when Optimus was on Cybertron last? He was the last one standing.
So far we know. I don't know.
Nah, we know. We saw it.
What I do know is that Optimus was on Earth.
The whole time.
That's what I do know. In Bumblebee, this movie, they like this nigga Optimus was going down the freeway, and you looked at me when I saw them on the freeway. I said, "Man, that wasn't him, bro." They was looking at me. That wasn't him. There was no blue in that truck. It was all red. At the end of the movie, I would like to thank you. Oh, that was him.
He was there.
Optimus was here, my nigga. Why didn't you help your boy?
He did shit, nigga. He was tired, my nigga. Maybe he had a memory loss, nigga. He had to reboot himself, my nigga.
So we have to just assume that when Bumblebee and the girl split up at the end of the film, he just randomly saw him driving on the bridge at the...
Hey, that's my nigga right here. I gotta go roll out and I gotta go in fashion, my nigga.
So that timing was so perfect. Because Bumblebee didn't know that she was going to break up with him. So you mean to tell me that Optimus Prime knew to drive on that bridge at that time, at the same time the girl said we have to split apart and do their epic look off into the horizon to see Optimus Prime driving down that highway for him to go and join him.
And you realize, right after the whole situation of him fighting those two Decepticons, that morning, that's when that shit went down. So we're talking about probably 3-4 hours before sunrise, my nigga.
That's crazy.
Let's go back into 20 minutes of the film. Let's get into it. So
I'm not over the fact that Bumblebee lost his memory. Why you lose your memory? And that was a reason for him. That was a reason that they put in there to make Bumblebee soft and weak. Because once he got woke back up, which he shouldn't have because he powered down. Who powered you back up?
Yeah, that's kind of like R2-D2, my nigga. Like, bruh, so we're going to wait all this whole movie, my nigga?
That shit makes no sense.
They took a lot of Star Wars in this because the nigga had that Kylo Ren cut on his face, which lets me know the shit just happened later that day. He was still open.
What are you talking about?
John Cena.
What about it?
He was still open, bruh. They try to make, look.
Some time has passed.
Nigga, ain't no time. That nigga shit was still open, bruh.
Time has passed from the time
niggas
that
drove
shut
from California to
from
Texas.
the time that he ended up in that junkyard.
They went to California to Texas, my nigga, in a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
On two Decepticons that are moving at high speed, bruh.
Yeah, they sure did.
And they found their way back to Sector 7, bruh.
Yeah.
And then they found where Bumblebee was at. They found this nigga in 30 minutes, my nigga. They drove right down there like nothing happened, bruh.
Yeah.
This nigga's at
I just chopped that up to just film stuff.
Oh, okay.
Just expediting it. Regular bad movie stuff.
That's why.
But there's much more worse stuff than little stuff like that.
Yeah, all right.
Much worse.
All right, let's go.
Once again, how the freak did Bumblebee wake up? I'm still on that. That's a huge. What the freak? They cut something out the movie. How did Bumblebee get power?
Ain't cut nothing.
So he was just sitting in the junkyard for years with power.
Yeah, minutes.
It was minutes.
That nigga was, bruh. John Cena was still open, bruh.
Nah, that wound was there. It was a scar. He was just a bad scar.
He was still open, bruh. I swear he's still wrestling or something, nigga. He was still open, bruh.
Well,
he was still. Bumblebee landed in 1987, bruh.
Yeah.
That nigga had to be there, bruh. This nigga had a honeycomb of bees underneath him.
I remember something that says 6 months later. That was at the end of the movie?
That was the end of the movie.
No, that was the other movie we saw.
Oh, you know what it was? Nigga. 6 months later.
That was a different movie.
That would have helped though if they had put something like that. Then they'd be like, okay, he's been sitting there for a while.
Yeah. I just assume he's been there for a while. Dust was all on that blanket. Heavy dust on the body of the car. Heavy dust on the inside. A bee wasp nest was there.
Yeah, this girl goes to the junkyard every day, my nigga, and she has not yet seen that car.
She saw it by accident. The boats kept tipping over and it slightly pulled the. I'm just going by what the movie gave me.
And this is what I. So before she.
I'm okay with that.
I'm fucked up. Nah, I'm not on this. Fuck this shit. She tried to start the car, right? I remember in Transformers 1, my nigga, the real one. Yeah. When he opened that hood, my nigga said, "What kind of engine is this, nigga?"
Engine in that motherfucker.
So how did she repair this nigga engine? Did he have a Volkswagen engine?
I have no idea how the girl was putting repairs onto Bumblebee.
My nigga, the Volkswagen engine in the back at that. So, how did she do it? What part did she do to use to fix this car?
She didn't do anything to fix it.
She went around
started
it.
Up.
They multiplied her real quick.
Yeah. Showed her around, walking around it. Yeah, showed her looking at it.
If y'all buy this,
do you think that she was working on him to get him to start up?
She worked on a nigga to start up, bro.
I think he could have just started. Oh my god, no. Are you?
Yeah.
Do you think that the movie's trying to tell me that Bumblebee got powered up because she worked on him?
Yes.
No, don't know.
What you mean?
No.
What you talking about? Oh, because there's no other way.
No!
There's no other way, bro.
A girl working on you can't give you power.
My nigga. In this movie, all it takes is a little bit of faith and a flashlight, and you got the 18, bro. You can make anything pop, my nigga.
Oh my gosh.
That's the only way that nigga coming on. That's the only way, my nigga. She worked on an intergalactic, cybernetic, Cybertron robot engine with a wrench and a hammer, bruh. And a little bit of spit shine and some glue. She made that shit work, bruh.
Yeah, she was definitely an overachiever. That's okay. Ray was. I'm okay with overachievers.
This is a Star Wars movie, my nigga.
I didn't like how they reset Bumblebee like that. That's a cop-out to me. It's lazy. It's lazy writing. Oh, in order to make Bumblebee soft and emotional, we're going to wipe your mind. We're going to make sure you don't remember anything. So now he has to spend the whole movie remembering who the freak he is.
And take this nigga voice box out. Oh, we love what Michael Bay did with him when he had the... So let's give him a new radio.
That was nice how they showed the origin of the radio.
I'm good.
The girl gave it to him. Oh, that's cool. Nice little plug.
I'm good, bro. Because that's lazy.
That's another tie-in. The radio talking. That's another tie-in, G. Yeah, this is a prequel.
It's a prequel.
This is a prequel.
They fucked up big time.
This is a prequel.
Bro, they fucked up, bro. Sector 7's a tie-in. It's Sector 7.
This film does not make sense with the rest of the Transformers. And that's crazy to say. Shout out to my man, 97109, man, my man, for donating $175 on the stream the other day, man. That was tight, bro. Shout out to you if you're watching.
That's really dope,
You
bro.
see your name up there. Streamlabs donations. Those are just Streamlabs and PayPal donations up there popping. That's my man Blue Ranger too. Mike, how much did he donate?
That's $100.
$100 easy right there. Man, we got some of the best subscribers on the platform. Man, make sure you guys tune into our live streams every Wednesday and Friday, alternating between our channels, man. Today, as you guys are seeing it, you're seeing this on Friday. So tonight we'll be on J3 Entertainment with a live stream, man. About 5-6 hours straight live stream tonight for you guys. We do it every week, man. That's what we do, man. But by the way, besides that, patreon.com/Jody's Corner if you want to help fund and sponsor the channel. Shout out to y'all. Patreon.com/J3 Entertainment.
Yeah.
The J3 Life.
I think it's one of them. But y'all go on my channel and find out what's up. But this background, shout out to my boy Sally Ward, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Sally Ward for making the studio pop off. We were in the studio, man. This studio that we're recording from, and all these cameras and microphones and high tech stuff is paid for by donations from people like you.
Shout out to PBS.
Help us out, man. Come check us out, man. If you like the real content. I know some of y'all are pissed off. Chill.
But you can't be.
You can't ignore this shit.
This is
real fire, bro.
And you know what? And there's not one positive situation in the middle of none of this shit. It's just bad right now, my nigga.
So, then we get this black kid who I'm like, I see it a mile away. Oh, the annoying tag-along black kid. Because we had the tag-along in a few Transformers movies. Mm-hmm. When Sam went to college, he had the tag-along hacker.
Yeah,
the screen.
Bros over hoes, man.
Yeah, that idiot. Yeah. That was the first one.
The other nigga.
Then when he got to college, he had the roommate tag-along.
Yeah.
And he had the Sector 7 guy.
Yep. And then then when Mark Wahlberg joined, they vaporized that nigga for Deadpool.
Tag along.
That Deadpool nigga. Vaporized that nigga.
Yeah.
That was a bad movie, my nigga. She hugged the boyfriend, my nigga.
Yeah.
Not the daddy that saved her, bruh.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
So we saw that the black kid's gonna be the tag along, this non-assuming nerd who wants to get the girl. I'm like, all right, for sure. But what they did was they sidelined him and made him look like a goofball dweeb. And because he's black, it looked even worse when she made him, when they're in the Beetle, they're in the Bug, and she has on a flannel overshirt, button-up shirt, and she has 2 tank tops on. But when she's driving in the car, she says, take off your shirt. Huh? Take off your shirt. I'm like, man, what are they doing? Take off your shirt. So he takes off his shirt. This black kid takes his shirt off to show him shirtless. That's what this scene was for, to show the kid shirtless.
But this is a kid
because
movie.
what followed it,
right?
Because what followed it only makes it more obvious. They only did the scene to show him shirtless because she took his shirt, and what did she use his shirt for? To blindfold herself to show Bumblebee driving. Bitch, you got on 3 shirts.
You could have went like this, my nigga.
There's so many things you could have do to blind yourself. Then ask for his only shirt.
Woo!
And you know that was a plot device for? It was a plot device for later in this movie for her to give the black boy her sweater. And that was too small for him and embarrass him at that motherfucking beach party shit because it showed him with a tight girl sweater on. He looked like a transsexual because he had his belly button out.
Yup.
I'm like, what the freak is this?
And where the fuck she get that jacket from?
Where that jacket come from? So you asked this motherfucker for his shirt, and you had a jacket in the back somewhere? This don't make no sense. And it was out on the rooftop, and then you come back, it's a hard top.
Hey, man.
You showed them at the roof. When you asked for the shirt, it was at the top of the roof. Yeah! There was no roof, it was a convertible. And then he pops back up at the beach. And it's a hard top again. Shout out to Sound Award for catching that.
Shit's weak, bro.
It's a hard top bug that was a convertible earlier because there was it in the roof. What the freak going on?
He opened his back out.
Did he stop and go back up the highway to get his top back again after the scene ended? To show back up at the beach with it?
I think what happened is because he's a transformer, he's able to do that. That's the only thing. I'm basically, what I'm doing is, I'm stopping the bullshit from the comments. Don't give me that shit. It's not. This is stupid.
Oh,
that's stupid, my nigga. That's not. So look, this chick gets in the car.
Movie, bro.
My nigga, Bumblebee transforms for the first time. He doesn't know where he's at. He's scared. Okay, fine. Mom comes to the door. This nigga transforms back to a car.
Yeah.
Not one sound.
I know. We didn't hear nothing.
What the fuck? You made all that noise to come out.
Yeah.
You just gonna transform and not
no sound. That's their little movie shit, I guess.
And you have a garage that's open, right? The mom sees the transformer car, but didn't see this nigga standing tall.
Yeah. He wrecks the whole house. He wrecks the whole house while she's gone. And what does the girl do? Wait for mom to come home. You know he's coming home. You know what time it is. You wait for the mom to come home only to tell the mom, I gotta go. You should have left. Who the freak gets their house wrecked by a freaking robot and stays in the house and waits for mom to come home?
That's the problem. It's not the actress' fault. It's the director and that weekend script, my nigga.
Correct.
Because that shit just doesn't make any fucking sense.
We used to be teenagers. I'm not sticking around. I'm gonna pull up 5 minutes later after my mom roll up and be like, well, "Did we get robbed?
What happened?
What happened? Oh my gosh! Let's keep it 100. Y'all would too."
And the dog would have made it funny. The dog would have been like, "This some shit." Oh shit! The dog know what's up,
come on, man.
Bruh.
That's whack.
That is completely stupid.
And let's talk about the family real quick. I hated them. I hated the little brother. I hated the mom. She's a terrible mother. You got your daughter a freaking helmet for her birthday, only to show us, the viewers, that you guys are poor, but you guys have a house, that you're financially handicapped, but you live in San Francisco, one of the most expensive places to live.
Oh, nah.
What the freak?
Nah, nigga. Daddy's money. Daddy's dead, bruh. Let's get that insurance policy. Let's buy this big old house, put a new fucking 40-year-old version of this bitch with me, my nigga. And let's spend this money out, nigga. Let's go.
For your birthday. So let me get this straight. Clearly, this girl's father died within the last couple of years.
No.
Very recently.
Very recently, my nigga.
Because I saw the picture of her and her dad. She looked about the same age. She looked maybe, I'll give you maximum 2 years younger. So you mean to tell me, whore of a mother, that after your husband, the father of your children, died, bitch, you got a new man, fell in love with him, and moved him in this motherfucker, bitch? And then you get mad at your daughter for being depressed, bitch?
My nigga, check this out.
And you get her a helmet for her birthday, bitch?
You wanna hear some real shit?
And you let this nigga, this new motherfucker, get her a book on how she should smile more when she lost her father, bitch?
My nigga.
And you try to be and you take your daughter's car the first day she gets it, bitch?
Bruh.
She brings Bumblebee home. She goes to sleep. I don't know. How'd you get the car? And the next morning, you're driving her car. Where's my car? Your mom's driving it to take the dog to the... Bitch, use your car. And they only did that because they wanted to show a scene with the mom and Bumblebee and her trying to figure out how to, distress with the blend Bumblebee and teach him how he has to hide. I understand why they did it, but the execution is terrible.
Bruh.
Nope. And not once did the girl say, "Why you got my car, mama?" What the freak are you doing in my car, mama?
And let's remember too, my nigga, the
Man,
stereotype.
freak this movie, bro. What children who do they think we are? Who grew up this way?
Nobody.
What kid thinks this way?
No rich
what
kid.
mom does this shit?
Look, my nigga, and she brought a jobless nigga in her house, bro, nigga. He didn't have no job, bro.
Job. I'm hoping to get a new job, and there's gonna be more parts coming your way.
Freaking daddy's money, my nigga.
These are some terrible people. The real horror is the family she lives with. And you trying to make this girl look like she was a lost cause and soul, getting bullied by girls, talking about that's why your dad died.
My nigga.
Oops, you should get your dad to work. Oops, I forgot. Who bullies that way? Man, her friends should have slapped her for saying it. Oh, hold up, girl. Don't talk about her daddy. I know we don't like this bitch, but her daddy died. Heck no. Apologize to her. Let's keep it 100.
And on some real shit, the first cut, she had two friends. They were nerdy dweeb girls. Worked at Hot Dog and Stick with her. Right? They dropped her, my nigga, because she didn't smile enough.
Wow.
You're not fun like you used to be. I lost my dad. Oh yeah, but we can't be seen around you.
Wow.
Took them out that movie, my nigga.
I understand that certain high school kids, they're usually the girls who are pretty win. That chubby, fat-faced Asian girl.
I don't know what the fuck, nigga. Who fucking her, nigga? Cause she weak, my nigga.
How is she
weak? I don't give a fuck how much money she got, my nigga.
Do you know how much she stands out? She stands out like a sore thumb to me in this movie. Like, wait, y'all are the pretty populars.
Nigga,
but
that bitch look like Chung-Li after you beat her, nigga. Continue, nigga. Oh shit, nigga, she fucked up. Her shit was leaking, my nigga.
She had so much meat on her face. Bro, she wasn't even in the slightest way cute. She looked way worse than the girl she was bullying. She should have been the one getting bullied, and the girl getting bullied should have been with the mean girls.
Fuck, nigga.
That makes no sense. Who cast? Clearly, my nigga, she knew somebody who knew somebody, bro. Hey, Mingling, you gonna be in the Bumblebee film? I pulled that string for you, girl. Thank you. Who am I gonna play? You're gonna play one of the pretty, sexy, mean girls who are popular.
I can play that, nigga. Like Mickey Rooney on The Simpsons. I can play that.
Oh, I can totally play that, Mom. And then you need to be a brother in there, so no, you can't. you ain't cute. But she ain't had that, and they cast her in this movie. Oh man, when you cast, that's like casting Tobey Maguire to be the hunky quarterback varsity football captain bully. Hey man.
But that shit actually happened in real life, my nigga. It happened. You forget, bro.
What are you talking about?
Snoop Dogg was the quarterback. Stupid. Selling weed and fucking the head of the football team, bro. That nigga Tobey Maguire, my nigga, bullying somebody, my nigga.
That's the equivalent. How would you guys feel if Tobey Maguire was the hunky high school captain tough guy bullying everybody? Hey,
they did it with Flash Thompson and Spider-Man Homecoming.
With his chin. Man,
his chin, nigga, get that chin. Every time I see Tobey Maguire now, I think of Tropic Thunder, nigga. There's nothing else, nigga. Tropic Thunder, nigga, Tropic Thunder, bro. They got that nigga. Alright, so
this movie gives just so much.
The pointless bullying really didn't make sense. Like that whole situation of the bully girl, the hunk boy could have really been avoided. The whole her having a job could have been avoided. You know what I mean? You have this Barack Obama's son works at the churro stand and lives directly across the street from you, and y'all ain't never said hi to each other.
Yeah, one of those situations.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Sam Witwicky was with, the girl. I was with you in Bonix last year, and then he was with her.
Yeah, that's what's up.
We went to elementary together, didn't get noticed the whole time. It's okay.
But he didn't live next door to her, my nigga.
Yeah.
He didn't live next... That nigga lived next door, my nigga.
Yeah.
I can't stress the fact that Charlie got electrocuted from touching Bumblebee, ends up in her bed, and John Cena's at the table talking to her parents. There's a fleet of Sector 7 niggas outside, bruh.
Yeah.
Surveillance is up, my nigga. They looking for Bumblebee at that. Yeah. Or they already got him, but they,
national security threat.
And she sneaks across the street, my nigga.
She sneaks out the window, goes right across the street, doesn't get fined.
Her brother says, "Mom!" No one looks.
Bruh. The fact that there was all the agents in the house and she still managed to sneak out of the window.
The niggas ain't trying, man.
This shit is crazy, man. And it's just, this film just lacks so much sense. Like the plot. Look, John Cena, man, he's trash.
He's a wrestler,
John Cena is garbage. He is garbage in this movie. He's a cliche, cheesy, bad guy who can't act. Oh my god.
Fuck, nigga!
Soldier.
You should never let this nigga do the Marine. He ain't stopped since, nigga.
He said, "Hey, soldier." Oh my god, you saluted Bumblebee.
You and your friends, my friends are coming. Fuck. Alright, so she finds the car, she turns the nigga on from a flashlight. She uses Bumblebee, she drives him. His mom takes the car on some random fly shit. The car's not insured. You're the same mother
She just took it.
that said you want your daughter to be safe, but this car ain't registered. Ain't that alright, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Whatever.
Yeah.
She takes the car.
Stupid.
She drives to her mother on a moped, my nigga. She just drops the moped off the side of the street, my nigga.
Yeah.
To get in the car with her, my nigga. And the moped mysteriously pops up back at home.
Right.
Maybe it has a tracker on it. I don't know. Maybe they came back later that day. Maybe she put in some bushes.
And they picked don't matter.
Yeah, we'll roll with it. We're going to roll with it.
Yeah.
So, now we have the Decepticons. The whole bullshit about them landing, my nigga. More SJW shit, my nigga. They shoot the male, but leave the woman alive.
Yeah. I didn't really think it was nothing. I just think they just shot him.
Nah, bruh.
I think it was SJW.
Not one female died in this movie.
It's true.
Only men died in the movie.
That's true.
Only men were demasculated.
True.
Women were pumped up to the full ejection, my nigga. Because
look
at the mother.
Her husband was kind of, he did his thing.
What are you talking about? He was a dimwit husband with no job, my nigga.
That's true. That's true.
Mama had a job, my nigga.
That's true.
Tricking this nigga, my nigga.
Yeah, that was true. That's true. Yep, you're right. You're right. Yep, you're right.
What kind of man does that?
Yeah. She was the nurse. Double the work, half the pay as doctors. Oh, they even took a piss on doctors.
Yup.
What do you always say? What do you always say, Mom? Nurses they get half the pay and do twice the work as doctors.
Boom.
Fuck. You right,
Boom,
bro.
my nigga.
You right.
Boom, bro. Decepticon. Female Decepticon come out the woodwork.
Wouldn't be surprised if a woman wrote this script or a gay guy.
No, a woman did.
Did she?
Same woman, as a matter of fact, that is writing.
Captain Marvel?
No. Worse, my nigga. Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey? Fuck. That movie gonna be weak anyway. Trash.
Same woman, nigga.
Makes sense. You already looked it up. It's a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Email my nigga.
Yeah. Shocker.
Yeah, it's the age we live in, so you know.
All right, let's freak this movie, man. I'm done. I don't want to talk about it no more, man.
You get tired.
I want to get into some trill talk, but let's grade this motherfucker first, man.
Go ahead.
You already released your review.
I released my review. Throughout all this bullshit, bruh, I enjoyed the first scene so much. It was just a breath of fresh air. It took me back to my old Transformer time. It just did so much. Before, if I had never seen that scene, if I didn't see the fight scenes, this movie would have got a solid F from me. But because of that, it give it that little bump, my nigga. And that's just me being biased to Transformers, bro. It gets a D+, my nigga. Because that scene was just too fucking dope. And to me personally, this movie is better than the Mark Wahlberg movie that I gave an F2 with Ico up in that shit. You wasting, man. So it gets a D+ from me, man.
Yeah. Sal Ward wanted me to give y'all his grade. He tried to give it an E. But you know what that means. He give it a fail. A F. Fricker. A F from Sal Ward. Me? I think about what you said. I try to, it was a little bit of redemption, and it's barely gonna get it out of that category. So I'll follow suit, and I'm gonna get this thing a F+. F+. I I can't go D-. I just can't.
It's hard.
Movies
bro.
that don't make sense and insult my intelligence, even though they're kids movies, because we know certain kids movies are smart. Look at Zootopia. Look at what Disney does. Disney
Inside Out is on point.
Disney consistently releases films for children and families alike, and they're smart and intellectual that adults can enjoy, and so can kids. This Bumblebee movie is just plain dumb.
Yep.
It's dumb if you're a freaking kid too.
Yep, it's just there. And the crazy thing is, it's not even eye candy.
There's
like
no
that.
takeaway from this. What kids learn from this?
Uh,
How a girl can fall in love with a robot.
My nigga, do you understand that most of these reviews, my nigga, these females are talking about how they wanted to fuck Bumblebee, my nigga?
Are you serious?
I'm fucking serious.
Well, it
my
worked.
nigga.
The message worked. You know, pansexuality, man. Go have sex with robots, yo. Let's do it.
Bumblebee can get it. This nigga retarded, my nigga. Get this weak ass robot out my face.
Whatever the
bro.
freak saying that, man.
I'm telling you.
It is what it is, man. So those are the grades. Now there's something I want to talk about. The real travesty here. Now I understand. Opinion is here or there. You could agree on a film that I could disagree on.
Yeah.
We could both agree on a film. We could both hate a film. We could both disagree on a film. You know, same with you guys watching. But when I look at a Rotten Tomatoes score for Aquaman, sitting at 63%, that's a D.
Yes, sir.
63%. I can't help but feel, and there's no doubt that Rotten Tomatoes critics are paid off. That websites, not Rotten Tomatoes critics that are on Rotten Tomatoes are paid off.
Facts.
That newspapers and all them paid off. Some YouTube channels are paid off. This shit is crazy to me because I just don't. It's obvious now because Bumblebee's 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. 93%. This film is 93% critic Rotten Tomatoes, bruh. How? In what world? What universe? This movie shouldn't even be compared to Aquaman. This film shouldn't even be compared to Thor Ragnarok. Ragnarok is killing this movie.
By far.
What? I know we're a society, but I can't believe that humankind is that dense in the head. So I automatically am going to go to corruption because humankind are corrupt. They are greedy. Greedy enough to take $500, $1,000, a free movie pass, some roses and flowers to give something a positive grade. That's what I believe in. And that's exactly what Bumblebee is sitting at 93%. And that's exactly why Aquaman is sitting at 64% and about to make $1 billion.
Now I gotta scoot up
93% and this movie flopped.
So
this movie flopped, G.
So
this movie flopping. Nobody wanted to see this shit.
So
This shit barely hit 200 million worldwide.
Film goers out there, bro. There's nothing wrong with liking movies. There's nothing wrong with what you have a taste in. But this is honestly be 100 with yourselves. Stop feeding into bullshit from these motherfuckers and they telling you what to like.
So many months they were challenging you, man. J3 wrong. Watch it, Jody. Watch it. Josh, you've been begging me to watch Bumblebee. You like it. This shit trash.
You already put Josh in this situation. 17 under. So
yeah, Josh cool. Yeah.
So this is where film goers need to learn. This is real shit. Pay attention to who you follow. This is why the Justice League is different.
Nigga, this is why we active. This is why we're tight, bro.
Word back. We blasting on these niggas.
We're active. That's why. We are straight active. And that's why we're dope.
Because this is real shit. Because this is real shit.
This shit is easy.
It doesn't make sense for a movie like Aquaman. I understand Aquaman did not have the best.
Oh, it had flaws like a motherfucker. No, don't get me wrong.
And guess what we did in the review?
We mentioned all of them. Every single flaw that we had.
And then the flaws we had, niggas got on it. You tripping about Black Manta? That nigga was tight.
Yeah. You can't.
No. No.
Yeah.
But this is the problem that we have. You see all these reviewers. You guys go to those channels. That's fine. You can watch them, but they're lying to you. Because when you watch the reviews, not one motherfucker put any detail on this motherfucker. After I watched the film, I watched the movie. I said it when I said, oh, it's 93% J3. I said, read the reviews. They're not giving no details.
They're not critiquing the film.
Oh,
they're not
so
bringing
cute.
up. As soon as you critique this film, you're gonna walk away with a bad grade. You have to. The laws of physics denote this. Once you critique this movie and break it down, you will walk away with a bad grade. Dan Murrow from Screen Junkies, you failed, man. And I keep it 100 because I know there's no goddamn way you really like this movie, bro. You said this was a good movie. You said this was the best Transformers movie, bro. Dan Murrow, I trusted your review status. I still do. But bruh, whatever Screen Junkies is whispering, I know you're an employee and you're not Jody's Corner. You don't have your own channel. You could have your own channel, Dan. I always said you should have your own channel, bro, because me and you, the way we look at film is very similar. Same with Christian Harloff and Stuckman. I'm off of him. You know, Sheila's out of there.
But Dan Murrow, bro, and blew up, nigga.
Dan Murrow, man, screens, bruh. Come on, man. This shit was best Transformers movie. This is a good movie. Dan, come on, what you talking about, bruh? No good goddamn way you critique this film, bro. I saw that review. That shit was weak. Y'all didn't go into detail on none of the Bumblebee shit. They didn't critique it. They didn't review it.
All they said was it was
fun.
It was so
a good
cute.
time.
It's entertaining.
What? If that's what we going off of, every Disney movie and any kiddie movie is fun and good. The Minions is great then.
Fuck. Look.
What the frick are we doing?
Bruh, what they did was they took these film goers that are nerds, and they gave them that introduction, my nigga.
Dan know what's
that
up.
That introduction was just killer, bruh. It's the same thing to do with BVS. Batman scene was tight, so they say the movie's tight. You can't base a film off of 15 minutes and give it a great grade. You can't do that's not fair. Niggas grade Venom off of Venom running across the water.
Venom is better than this movie, bro. You said it wasn't. Venom was better than this movie, man. To me.
They both failures, but that introduction, because I understand, me being a Transformer fan like I am, seeing the old school robots go to battle during the Decepticons, that's something I want to see, and I thought it brought a great light among what they could possibly do, and they showed, Optimus going head up, and that shit was just tight.
Shout out to certain members of the Justice League giving you a hard time saying that Bumblebee was going to out box office Aquaman. People checking for that, bro. They want to see it. Shout out to them idiots.
Yeah, man. And you know what, though? This is what happens when you watch shit early. You should learn this shit, my nigga. When if motherfuckers put a couple little inches of information.
X-Men Dark Phoenix is a trash film. Someone told me that X-Men Dark Phoenix is a freaking dumpster fire disaster, worse than X-Men Apocalypse, comparable to X-Men Apocalypse, juggle with X-Men Apocalypse, whatever one you want. That's what people have told me. If X-Men Dark Phoenix comes out, don't freaking hype it. Don't watch it. You're just going to get mad. That's what I heard.
Shout out to living in LA, bro.
That's what somebody told me.
Hey, this is real talk. So, y'all niggas need to really pay attention now. You need to pay attention to people's reviews, man. When you do a movie review and you don't talk about the direction, scripts, story, acting, music, categories. You just say simple things like, I had a great time, it was very entertaining, I liked little action scenes here and there, the characters were very cute, oh my gosh, Haley was just so gorgeous, I felt her pain. Okay, what about the movie?
Yeah.
Those are snippets of a film.
Yeah.
I can tell you that. I understand what the girl went through. Did it execute properly? No, because the script was trash, but I understand.
I see people review this shit, they didn't watch it. I think motherfuckers said, man, the freaking the embargo, shoot. I'm just gonna say what everybody else says. It was fun. I could have reviewed Bumblebee 2 months ago.
Yep.
Hey, it was fun and cute, and I could review whatchamacallit right now and stash it.
Yep.
The Lion King.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they paid great attention to detail. The CGI was fantastic. Oh my god, this is one of the best worlds ever. Those songs were amazing. Beyonce did an amazing job. I never would have thought that I would have loved to see the tale of the Lion King all over again.
The cat's out the bag. Niggas is cheating, bruh.
That's what you want.
They waited for
what y'all want.
They waited for
shit easy, man.
They waited for a reviewer, my nigga, that has a high status. They do 2 reviews. They do a bad one. They do a good one, my nigga. They do a bad one and a good one, bro. Yeah. Ain't no way, bro. When I saw this, when none of them niggas at that screening. When none of them at that screening, bro.
Well, they have multiple screenings.
Yeah, but I was there, bro. Yeah, ain't none of them. They had a bunch of kids there, bro.
I really feel like, bro, you can't trust motherfuckers out here, bro.
I'm telling y'all, man. Look, it's
politics out here, bro. It's politics like a motherfucker. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is, man. But
y'all support though. Y'all supporting us is keeping us above these niggas. Because without y'all, then you know we'll just get in the shadows.
Shout out to File 97109, Blue Ranger 2, Mike Crazy, Russo, ODB, Trucker Exile E, Anime Passion, Entertainment,
freaking
Basely is Renata Dunn, Salvador, New York.
Yes.
We got people throwing $500 at us, thousands of dollars at us. Man, that's love, man.
Shout out to Vision, bro.
Vision Silver, man.
Yeah, man.
The freaking names go on and on, bro.
Love, man.
Crazy,
Ronnie Fly and shit, man. Yeah. But this is and BJ Phantoms. This is why we love you guys so much, because you're keeping us above them. Because right now, I'll be honest with you, the review that we just dropped, them niggas is mad. It's not what they wanted, because they like, damn, we should have got to them first. I said in the theaters, the way they hate on these films that are actually pretty fucking good, and they pump up these other movies, we rate movies on what they are, if they're good or not.
To ourselves, how we really think.
If we like it, we like it. If we don't, we don't. That's just what it is. It's an honest thing. He didn't like Infinity War. I liked Infinity War.
But the difference is, what a lot of movie reviewers don't do.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I don't. I'll tell you why I do. I'll give you examples. I'll lay it out for you. When a review is plain and basic, oh, this was good, this was done so, the characters were great, I really like the pacing. These are general reviews, and they're not even describing and giving you details. Spoiler free.
Yeah, you can do a spoiler.
It can be done. Watch my Aquaman review. I did like 40 minutes in that motherfucker.
You can break it down easy.
I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
They everybody wants to do it, but they don't know how to do it. And you guys and a lot of people out there are promoting niggas that don't know how to do it because they tell you something you want to hear.
Maybe it's not that they just don't know how to do it. Maybe they don't care to do it. A lot of
niggas is socially inclined.
Maybe they don't care.
Them niggas do. They don't. Why should I care if I can make up? It's like rap. Why put in lyrics when I can just have a hot beat, my nigga, and make way more money?
Yeah.
Just to make people.
It's politics.
Give them a bullshit belief. Bumblebee's a trash movie. There's nothing wrong.
I'm not talking. We're not talking as YouTubers.
Yeah.
We're talking as a viewer myself. I can't roll with y'all reviews when y'all motherfuckers be saying some weird shit like that.
I walked away from Chris Stuckman when he gave X-Men Apocalypse an A-. I said, what film did this nigga watch?
That was crazy. But I still stuck around because you'll still come across a movie reviewer that will just completely blow your mind. I stuck around for a couple more months after that, and the more his reviews started getting more lazy and just off, and I'm like, man, this fool, what's up? I'm out.
Yeah.
So I did the Infinity War review that a lot of you guys hate, but there's one thing you can't criticize me for: why I hated it, because I laid down facts of why I hated it. I gave you instances why I hated the shit. So it's all good. Y'all can roll with it or not. Because I gave my shit. I ain't like this movie. This movie was bad. The pacing was this. The characters sucked. And Thanos villain was weak. I ain't like it. Nah, bruh. I freaking precision hit that shit of my problems with the motherfucking film.
And that's always respected, because if you can tell somebody why you do it and why you don't, that's always showing love. That's like you being with a girl that's ugly and you say, I like her. But why you like her? I like her. Nah, nigga. You like something about her, nigga. It's either that pussy or that money
it's
she got, my nigga.
It's the same thing, yeah. Why would you... When you were with your homeboy or when you're out with friends and they say, I like those shoes, and the shoes are really ugly to you, they're eyesores, and you ask your friend, why you like them? I just like them. Doesn't that piss you off when they say that? And they don't give you a freaking reason? Doesn't that piss you off?
That's some bullshit.
Why do you like the shoes, bruh? Man, something about them, I just like them. Shut up!
Nigga, these motherfuckers
Shut the freak up! Nigga, you can't even tell me why you like the shits. It's the same thing with movie reviews.
You only bought them because somebody else had them.
There you go.
Just tell the truth.
A lot of these movie reviews come out because the other reviewers, it's like a circle.
Yup.
Oh, they don't like it. They don't like.
I'm not.
Man, stand up, be your own motherfucker, bro. You think I'm gonna stop saying what I feel because the rest of the movie review community is saying another thing? Man. Heck to the no.
It's easy to. I'm telling you, it's easier to be fake.
It's so easy to be fake and go with the flow. Freak that. I'm gonna be me, motherfucker.
I could have did a 20-minute review just on the introduction of Bumblebee. The beginning was so cool. The CG was just amazing. Oh man, the action, the entertainment. When I saw Aquaman crying, I was like, oh my god, man. You know what I mean? Oh, when you gonna talk about Haley? Nah, but Bumblebee, man, when he was on the planet, bro, the shit was just tight, man. Oh my god, I can give you the hype. I can do that. That's fine. It's easy. If you're going for a film like that, you know me, I'll always tell you ahead of time what kind of movie I'll be like, man, look, I'm just gonna go chill on this. I know what this shit is about. I understand. It's like the Meg review.
But Bumblebee is not that type of film. It's not that type of film. Bro, don't take it seriously. This Transformers. It's Bumblebee.
That's a franchise,
yeah,
my nigga.
Whoa. Is that what we're at? Is that what we're doing now?
Bruh.
This is not Sharknado. I'm not gonna look at Bumblebee and Transformers like Sharknado. Is that what we're supposed to do?
We are now. Shit, Sharknado make more sense.
Apparently.
But you know what I mean? But that's just the problem of where they going, man. You know, I like the Meg. I thought the Meg was fucking dope, man. That's tight. I like sharks. I like monster movies. I like Godzilla and shit. But I understand what type of film we finna get into. So I look at it as, you know what I mean, what it is. But I'll still tell you things about. People need to just pay attention to reviews, especially the Just Us League. Stop looking at grades. Watch the reviews, and you'll understand where we put things down. I know what happens. You niggas watch this shit, and then you hear what we say, and it changes your fucking mind, and you're stunned. Like, man, fuck, I liked it though, but you make sense. I don't like the movie.
I think it comes down
Ruin that shit.
I think it comes down to people don't like difference of opinion. They don't like when they like something and they watch a video of someone who's bashing what they like.
Yep.
They thumbs down. They hate that. Why don't you like it, man? Freak this guy. I understand it. That's kind of whack, in my opinion. I'm the type of motherfucker to see, why you don't like it, bro? Oh. All right. Do your thing. I love this shit.
Nigga, that shit
I love this shit, bro. But, you know, teach his own, bro. It is what it is. It's subjective, man. Film is subjective. If you guys like and love Bumblebee, I ain't mad at you for liking it and loving it.
Yeah, shout out to Tupac.
Under 17 years old. But if you're over, and after we said what we said, and you still dismissing us like, man, none of that shit matters, you need to get your head checked, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Lil Wayne album not going past a week of talk.
What do you mean?
You a hater, bruh. You hate on Lil Wayne. You hate it, bruh. That album tight. This ain't gonna last a week. No one talks about it.
Yeah, I don't really hear nothing about Lil Wayne.
You're not going to.
Carter 6, right?
Yeah, I don't know. 5'9", nigga. I don't know. Shut my face.
Well, anyway, that's our discussion. That's our Trill Talk. I'd like to thank J3 for coming through, bruh. Bringing some heat later on. We got a live stream today. Come see us around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah.
And we going to be bringing that fire. Trust and believe me, man. If you got a real problem with what we saying, pull up in the live stream and say it. We'll address your shit. Pull up.
Yeah.
But show respect.
Always respect.
Or you'll get sniped.
Chuck Norris these days.
Alright, shout out to y'all, man. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching so much. I'm Jody Joe, repping that Superman status, and J3 to the left, repping that Batman.
I am the Batman.
We are the world's finest 2 parts of the Just Us League. And we out this thing, man. Deuces.
We moving on up.